Mbappe won a World Cup playing on the right-hand side. Why wouldn't he do that again at Real Madrid?
Well, because it's different when you come and sign for a club and you can, be decisive and know how to decide. He's going to talk with Ancelotti. Yes, he was maybe on the right side, but I think, and I clearly think that it's not his best position. So he's going to sign for crazy money as a big star, like somebody's be awaited, and he's going to decide he's going to play on the left side because we all know that's his best position. He made some effort with the national team. He did as well with Paris Saint-Germain. And I think he's going to impose himself as on the left side with Real Madrid.
So then what happens with Vinicius Jr., Frank?
Well, I told you, maybe he will sign to Paris Saint-Germain. I don't know. I don't know, but he can play. He can play on the right side. He will have to play on the right side. He won't be the star. I think the star will choose to play on the left side.
The interesting thing is they're going to have to address that midfield.
Yeah.
And I know they've been brilliant this year, and I know Modric at 36 has been the little magician still, but it just can't continue. It can't continue forever and ever. And I know Camavinga's come in and done a good job. Valverde's come in and done a good job. But they're going to have to address these big players, and they are big players, particularly Kroos and Modric, and the job Casemiro does. He's a magician, sometimes Casemiro, at staying on a field, as well as plugging holes at the back. That's a skill. That's a skill to be able to influence a game in a way that you're almost influencing the referee. I don't know how he does it. But he seems to have some sort of influence over an official that he gets away with some of these tackles. Yeah. And I think it's a real skill set. But all these players are going to have to be replaced in the next year to 18 months. So it's not just about, can we sign Erling Haaland? Can we sign Kylian Mbappe? Midfield is important. Go on, Frank.
Yeah, there is one player who showed his strength and the fact that he's capable of being in the middle of the park and being very, very good working for other teams is Camavinga. I mean, every time he came on, it almost changed the game and has been a real plus. So I think Ancelotti knows that the main players are aging, but he's already preparing some players to move on and keep on being successful. So Camavinga is going to be a real plus and a good tool to the middle in Real Madrid, I think.
Jules, you've been a very brave boy so far. Let's continue, though, to twist the knives and ask you, how on earth are PSG going to go and try and fulfil this big ambition and win the Champions League without Kylian Mbappe?
Well, it's a good question. It's the million-dollar question, really. Let's see how they replace him to start with, and then we can talk about the chemistry and the team and how far they can go and how they built it and who is the manager, by the way. We wrote on the website, for example, Mo Salah, in case he's did not anymore, that he felt like leaving the club because there was no agreement on an extension. I know there's a lot of if in there. His son, they are Usman, for example, has been, I think, talked with the club for a while now. But this is not Kylian Mbappe. It was something very special also because he came from Paris and all that story. So good luck replacing him. Again, I don't know who they can attract, who they can sign, who would want to go there, and how you go again for the rest of the squad to strengthen it. But it's going to be, you can't really blame him because it's 5 years. He gave 5 years, 5 great years. He scored a lot of goals. They won a lot of trophies. Yeah, of course, there was still no Champions League. Craig mentioned the Champions League final that they lost with Tuchel against Bayern. That was really the chance. That was the moment. And Kylian could have scored, could have shined in that game. He didn't. They lost it. But still, 5 years is a long time, even for such a young player. Still, he's only 23 now. And I think there's a way that you can understand why after 5 years he decides to move on. And then I think the club has to move on and open a new chapter with different players. Let's see who will be the marquee signing. That's the big question. But I think there will be some candidates.
We're not paying these two enough to get proper internet connections.
No, well, Jules...
Come on, I'll speak to the boss, see if we can get you a rise to get some internet speed.
Nah, that's a conspiracy theory. You don't want to hear us. That's not fair.
Well, that's it.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.